Hey everybody, this is Jeremiah from Raid Racing. We're back out in the garage. Last video we we took all the shocks off, took part of the body off, but we had a dead battery in the drill, so we were waiting for the battery to recharge. So in this video we're just going to continue where we left off. So with that, let's get started. Real quick before the video, I want to give a shout out to our partners for the 2020 season: Undergrounding Tattoo in Webster City, Ralph's Tap in Moreland, and Mirror Image out of Fort Dodge. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So we are going to probably pull the seat belts and seat out next. Now, if you guys will notice, one thing I'm adamant about is having a full containment seat. And I also run a Hans. Pretty adamant about that. I wouldn't really want to climb in a car that didn't have both. A lot of things can happen in these race cars, so the safer you can be, the better. So with that being said, we are going to first take out the belts, other than that bottom belt there, like crotch belt, because that one sits under the seat, so it's easier to get out once the seat is out. So we're going to take these other 4 belts out first, and then take the seat out, and then take that 5th crotch belt out after that. So let's get started on that. I'm actually going to wait to take that other bolt out because it'll weigh a lot easier once we get the decking off. Also just noticed battery hold down snapped off right there. So good thing that didn't move. Also on all your belts, there should be this certification mark. Basically, they mark these the day they make them or the day they sell them, and they're good for 3 years, or depending on what class you're racing. On drag racing, they go 2 years a lot of times, and it also depends on what class you're racing. These ones, this is the last year they were good, so pulled them out. Looks like technically they were a little over expired for the last couple months of the season, but we're gonna get new belts for next season, so it doesn't really make much difference what we do with these now. Probably go in another car. So let's get the rest of these belts out. Second one's out. Okay, last 2 belts, the right shoulder belt and the crotch belt. The right shoulder belt, we're gonna have to wait till we get the decking off because that makes it a lot easier. Crotch belt, gotta get the seat out first. So battery's still charging, so we're gonna take out the seat. We got 4 bolts, 2 in the back, 2 in the bottom that we gotta take out, and then play Jenga to get it out the top. So we're gonna take the back 2 off first. Now for the harder 2, the bottom 2. Right now I don't have any extra help here. Obviously, my arms are not long enough to reach all the way around and grab that bolt on the top and grab the other bolt on the bottom. So we are going to basically try to get that wrench to sit up against the side of something, side of the seat, and hold the top bolt, and then I'm going to use the impact on the bottom, and hopefully it stays. If not, I'll have to get 2 wrenches out. Well, the wrench didn't stay on there, but it did stay on long enough that I was able to get it off, so that's all that counts. Now just to do the other side. That one actually is done. Okay, so now we're ready to pull the seat out. Let's play some Jenga. Now we can go ahead and take this crotch belt out. So we got the same problem on this one as we do on the others. Let's see if we can get it to catch on anything. Got some good luck today, I guess. This time I wouldn't have. Now on that crotch belt, I had to do something a little different because when I had one nut on it and I tightened it all the way up, I couldn't move the crotch belt when I was in the car. Couldn't adjust it, couldn't do anything. So it was just too tight, stuck down to the car. So what I ended up having to do is put one nut on, get it almost tight to where I could still spin the bolts and move the strap, and then I ended up putting a second one on. Obviously this went up a little farther. Put a second one on and tighten those two together to kind of lock it in. Otherwise I'd have an issue with the one vibrating off, so and I didn't want to risk that with the seatbelt, obviously. So just double nutted it basically. Second one was a lock nut, and it worked. Lasted all season. So we're gonna end the video there for today. We got the seat out, got most of the belts out, got one belt left. We got to get the decking off before we can do that. That'll be in the next video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to check out our Facebook page as well. We got a link in the description of the video. And with that, we will see you in the next video.